right, so if you got any song requests, click the links below. Also, other channels you guys always ask how you can support. I got Papa Stash Country, Papa Stash Rock 101, where it's like metal and that kind of stuff. A blues channel, just Papa Stash, blues, whatever the genre, pop. It's all there. So, this song, best ever. Love this freaking tune. So, let's get into it. All right, so the song is tuned a half step down. Now it starts in E, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a power chord that's just going to cover the A and the D strings. And then you're going to mute, palm mute, just putting your palm right where the strings come out of the bridge right here, right there. So you get a nice muted. Now the punch parts, I'm going to do upstrokes on, and I'm going to catch the 9th and the 10th fret of the G and the B. So we got. Now the next punch, so I do, and then I'm going to come back and go 1, 2, and then I'm going to catch the G and the D strings. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift up my 3rd finger and put my 2nd finger on the 8th fret. So we got. Go back to just being flat, so. And then, now the next time you do that, you're only going to do 1 mute in between, so we got. Again. You're going to come down a whole step to the D. And you're going to do basically the same thing. You're going to hit that, it's 5 and 7, A and D. And do the exact same. Pinky, back to the, this time it'll be on the 6th fret and then back. And then you're going to hit the B string and do a bar dive. And then catch the low E at the bottom. And then let it go. So we got. And then it gets you back into the, rhythm part. So we got. Right, so it does that twice. Then you're going to do a pick slide. You're going to go to a C sharp minor chord. Now how you do that is you got 1st finger 4th on the A, then these 2 fingers, the ring and the pinky, are going to be on the 6th of the D and G, and your 1st finger is going to be on the 5th of the B. Now how I count this is I go 2, 3, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go flatten out your 1st finger. So again, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just gonna mute on that A string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go flatten out your 1st finger. It's already there, but I just take my other fingers off. So you're going to go, and then put it on the 5th fret of the B. Go back to a mute. So we got, now you're going to hit it again, and slide down to an A. So we got, again. All the other we got. Now he's going to grab and do an artificial harmonic. So what you do is you get your thumb and your pick to hit the string at the same time, you're going to be at the 2nd fret. On this guitar, it's right around where the humbucker is. So you're going to pull it down and then just do vibrato on it. So we got. Back to the chord. Now you're going to let your 2nd finger off. So we got. So it's going to go. That's B to G, and then you're going to hammer on. Back to the same. Again. So that's a, and then you go into just a B major chord. Now I'm only worried about my 3 fingers here, my 1st, ring, and pinky. Because the next part I'm going to go down with, I do it with these 2 fingers. You can do it however you want, these 2 fingers, these 2 fingers. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up from the B, or up from the E, excuse me, to the B to the G twice. But you're going to apply heavy palm muting. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the 5th fret harmonic. Now, if you don't know how to do harmonics, just go straight over the fret itself and don't press down, just put your finger on the string. You're looking for that kind of a sound, right? They're all over the guitar, you know, 5th, 7th, 12th, they're all, you know, all over the place, right? So on this particular song, it's going to be 5th, 4th on the B, 4th on the G, then you're going to come back to the E, 5th fret, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and in. So it's and into an E chord. So it's right? And then what we're going to do is going to go into more of a rhythm part. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit that E chord and then mute it twice. On the first one, it just goes straight into the A. So it's E, mute, A. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down and hit a D chord. So we got. So before you hit the D, you're going to mute. So we got. And then you're going to do 2 mutes on the D. So we got. Then you're going to go back and forth between D and A. And then what you do here is you go I take my 3rd finger and I slide from 5 to 7. Now what you're basically doing is doing a G to an A, but you're just doing the 5th in the root, kind of inverted. And then back to that E, sorry. All right, so all together we got, I'll do it slow. All right, let me start that over. You're not actually muting on the low E. I have a terrible habit of doing that. Although it does work, it's the same note. It's the A that's muted. By the way, that's just a pick slide. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you take the edge of your pick and just go down the strings. Alright, so the next part, after you do, what you're going to do is you're going to pluck with your fingers. So you go open, A and D, pluck that E, so we got. Now with this finger, your middle finger, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, so we got. You're going to come down and you're going to pluck open B and G, 2 and 2, and then into a D. And then it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got. Hold this one, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide up and then come down with the pick slide. Alright, and that gets us into the next part. So here we go. Alright, so let's learn the next part. Alright, let's get to the last part before it repeats itself. Now, I totally lied when I said we go here. We don't. We go to an F sharp suspended chord, right? So we got that. So go down, up, down. And then what you're going to do is you make an F sharp major chord, but you just take off your first finger on the bottom 2 strings. So you got. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to pick E, B, G. And then you're going to pick B, G, D twice. Now we're going to go to a C sharp chord, and we're going to leave the bottom off again. So you're going to go down, up, down, and then you're just going to pick E, B, G. Now what you do is you have 4, 6, and 6 on the A, D, and G. The B and E are open. Do another pick slide. And that gets us into another part. So we got. So what you do there is you go down, you slide down to the 5th fret, the D note on the A string. Then you're going to go 6, 5 on the E. So we got. We're going to do the exact same thing down a half step. And then we're going to go. So we got. Now this time it's going to go back to that same shape, but you're going to hit the 4th fret on the E harmonic first. Okay, so what we're going to do, hit that harmonic. Now you're going to go and do the actual pressing down of the frets on the 4th fret of the B and the G. Twice. And then you come up for a 3rd time and just go E and B, and then you hit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got. That's 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to another verse. Next lesson will be solo, outro, intro, all together tro. No, great song. Totally suggest you play it. This guy is the rhythm king. He is just awesome, awesome, awesome. So you can always learn a ton of stuff, by studying rhythm. Rhythm's the key to everything, right? So, a lot of people get on YouTube and there's a billion lessons on how to shred. That's totally awesome, totally valid, but 90% of the time you're going to be playing rhythm, and this guy is amazing at it. So I highly suggest you listen to him, support the artist, buy some tunes on iTunes. Awesome. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.